Greetings everyone and welcome to the graduates of 2019 and 2020. Your families, friends, and all the people who have supported you during your studies. Today is your graduation day. Take a deep breath, do a little dance, and smile a little wider because you have succeeded in achieving your qualification. I'll let that sink in just for a bit. My name is Oke Wasabi, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies for today. Coming up, we have a fantastic lineup of speakers, inspirational words, and lessons that you can take with you on your journey ahead. As you well know, COVID-19 has changed so many parts of our lives. You probably attended lectures from your bed, or you woke up just a few minutes before your online class. How many times did you have to tell someone, hey, you're on mute? Or think about how you adopted the new laced up from the waist up style, because I know I did. Let's just take a moment to appreciate the wonder of an audio-only call. But despite all of this and spending days in your pajamas like the rest of us, here you are today to celebrate your achievements with the first ever virtual IIE graduation. The Independent Institute of Education was established in 2005, and this year is the first time we're hosting a combined graduation for its 4 educational brands. These include the IIE's Vega School, Rosebank College, Varsity College, and the IIE MSA. This means that over 21,000 students from 23 campuses across 10 cities are graduating today. Now, isn't that something special? Now, just because we are all individually sitting behind our screens doesn't mean we can't be connected. See the chat box here? This is for all of you to chat throughout the event. But a warning to all the trolls out there, let's keep things PC, please. I'm watching you. Okay, let's test it out. Tell us what qualification you will be receiving today. Now that was fun. Let's try just one more. Give a shout out to all your friends. Send them some love for everything you've been through together. We're almost ready to kick things off. But first, I think we need to set the scene. Much better. Graduates, today is about you. Soak in your accomplishments. This is your moment to look back on how far you've come. Remember, you are the pioneers of the new normal, and the world is waiting for you. Okay, that's enough from me. I am now going to introduce the Director of the IIE and Group Academic Director of ADVTech, Dr. Felicity Cochlin. Okay then. Let the show begin.
Thank you to our wonderful MC for opening this momentous day. You are indeed pioneers, and I look forward to seeing what you do in years to come. The first graduation was recorded in the 12th century. The word itself comes from the Latin word gradus, which is a step. Whose steps are you following, and where will you leave footprints, along with scholars from more than 900 years ago, for others to follow? Your IE education will set you apart if you let it. Life, like history, is currently teaching us that sometimes our steps along our planned paths are interrupted, but in the end, the decisions we take now will influence how we as individuals, you as graduates, and all of us as global citizens can realign our steps going forward and reclaim our hopes and dreams and ambitions by doing so. In September 1918, Harvard suspended classes and then slowly opened them up again with distancing between students, only individual rooms in residences, and many classes outside rather than in the lecture halls. Deaths at Harvard from the Spanish flu were much lower than many universities in the US and Europe that did not believe or accept the medical advice that the best way to stop the spread of a virus was to change what you do daily and to keep your distance from others and sanitize. In September 2020, after a period of closure, Harvard slowly started to bring students back to class, but with social distancing and other precautions familiar to all of us in place. Years of doing it right made doing it right again so much easier. In Kenya, the Spanish flu caused significant deaths and distress, particularly in coastal towns where the ruling colonialists would not allow reduction of any activity to stem its spread. In 2020, Kenya took drastic action and even cancelled the academic year, and their death and infection rates are very low. learning to take responsibility for decisions and separating from a legacy of discrimination made doing it right this time so much easier. Closer to home, UCT experienced what was known as the Black October in 1918, with many deaths in its student and staff community. This is because it didn't take the same steps Harvard had taken. In September 2020, UCT did what the rest of the world was doing and implemented reduced contact time, more online teaching, and increased social distancing for on-campus activities. Learning from history made doing it right this time so much easier. The Independent Institute of Education doesn't have 100 years of history to draw on to make decisions about how to respond to challenges. Still, like you, we have choices and believe we have done the right thing every step of the way through this pandemic, and we remain committed to doing so. For the same reasons you, as an IIE graduate, are entering the world of work or postgraduate studies, uniquely equipped to make the right choices, even when that is hard to do. When we cancelled graduations last March, we were met with a wave of anger and frustration, and we felt many of those emotions ourselves. Our decision was based on the reasoning Harvard had applied in 1918. If you know that you must do something, then do it. Explain to others what you're doing and why, so that they know the reasons for your decisions. But do not let the fact that your decision is unpopular be a reason for changing it. Do the right thing now. The future will salute you. Eventually, all universities in South Africa did as we had done, because ultimately it was the right thing to do. Many were not clear until the last moment that they had made the same difficult decisions, and others promised to hold graduations later in the year, even when it was clear this could not happen. This year, there is no debate that this is the right thing to do, even though we wish we could celebrate with you in person and hear the applause and the jubilation and ululation. It would be so good, but it would also be so wrong. You are future ready because you have an IIE qualification. You have the knowledge and skills to make a difference, but most importantly, you have the values and decision-making skills to do the right thing, to place future gains ahead of short-term benefits, to see the bigger picture, to understand what our new world is going to demand of all of us. You are going to be just fine. Your response to this pandemic and the fact that you are here as graduates amidst all this disruption and heartache and loss and anxiety is evidence of your tenacity and adaptability. We need you. South Africa needs you. The world does. A generation of people willing to make the right choices and to do the right thing well. Your journey to this point attests to your strength and the help and support you've received from others. We encourage you to look around to those that are coming after you and offer them the same support in their journey to this Gradus, this step into the future. Celebrate and have confidence. Things are not easy right now for many of you, but trust what you are. Trust what you have. Make the right decisions and choices always, not the easy ones. Thank you, graduates. We salute you.
It's almost time to make things official. In the next video, you are going to hear from your campus head, after which you will be graduated and will seal the deal with the final note from the managing director. But I have a feeling that I'm underdressed. Nah. No. Okay, almost there. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, now we're ready. After this video, you'll be taken to the second and final part of this event. Now that you've finished your qualification, doesn't mean you can stop reading, okay? Check out the order of ceremonies located below this video. Let's go.
Good day to all our management and staff of Rosebank College, our valued guest speakers, OK Wasabi, parents and graduates. It is my utmost honor and privilege to welcome you on this very special and historic occasion. As one of the leading colleges not only in KwaZulu-Natal, but also in South Africa. We are proud to showcase this occasion and record our successes in the most ambitious way possible. I, Anesha Jari, am the campus head of the Rosebank College Durban campus. We are a group of alumni, parents and friends of the college who, along with a substantially large management team, are responsible for ensuring the quality and well-being of the college. Today's joyful event honors our graduates for successfully completing the requirements for several higher certificates, diplomas, and degrees. Besides the fact that our graduates can take up meaningful employment in various economic sectors and contribute to the national economy, we are proud to announce that our graduates are able to read deeply, listen carefully, and to communicate clearly, to understand and appreciate complexity, how to think critically and creatively, and to be nimble and resourceful in the face of uncertainty, how to put words into action, to engage with the world and challenge the status quo in South Africa and around the globe. These are the skills for a lifetime, the building blocks of a productive, ethical, and satisfying life. You will soon become part of the greater Rosebank family, an affiliation we hope that brings you joy throughout your lives. Please join me in welcoming the class of 2019 and 2020. Welcome to all and congratulations to our graduates. Thank you.
My name is Lillian Bususu, and I'm the National Graduate Placement Manager for the IIE Rosebank College. And I'm so excited to be talking to you, our future leaders. Well done on all your achievements. You have not only done yourself proud, but your parents, your sponsors, and the IIE at large. And can you imagine putting to waste all that you have achieved, all those sleepless nights? Because we all attend school for a reason, right from primary through to tertiary, to better our lifestyles, our families, to contribute to society and the economy at large in the form of becoming self-employed, becoming an employee in an existing company, or to become an entrepreneur, that person who's also going to employ other people. So whatever route you're going to decide to take, you have to adequately prepare yourself. You have to prepare yourself for this jungle that we call the world of work. The question you need to ask yourself is, are you ready to enter into the job market? Are you ready? Are you prepared enough to get into this jungle? Because we are all aware of the current tough economic climate that the world is facing, not only in our country, but also the world at large, and also the onset of the COVID-19. These conditions require you to toughen up. You need to possess the skills, the knowledge, the attributes that will make you thrive in your chosen profession. Let me just remind you, our future leaders, that gone are the days where we complain because everybody else is busy dealing with their own issues. So I want to share with you some insights that you need to awaken to as you enter the working world. So I would like to start by reminding you that your life is your responsibility. As you become an adult, as you become that leader, you are responsible for your choices and the outcomes of who you become. So ask yourself, what kind of young person is the world of work looking for? And how you need to conform to the required standards, because you have to make it happen for yourself. So the world of work is actually looking for people who are self-led. You need to be that kind of a person who is self-managed, a person who takes responsibility of your own life. And the other thing is, raise your personal standards. In everything that you do, do it to the best of your ability. Do it with excellence. Bring your A game. The world is not looking for second best. There is no room for mediocrity. Raise your personal standards so that people, when they look at you, they want to work with you. They want to invite you even for interviews. The tough times that we are living in require you to be resilient. Every day you wake up alive, you must fight to achieve your dreams. Hold on to that which you want to become, but you have to know that you're going to put in a lot of work. You need to keep pushing until those doors of opportunities open for you. Be tech savvy. We are living in the digital era. Use technology to become a problem solver, to be innovative, and to be creative as well. The world has really moved into the digital space, into the fourth industrial revolution, including the world of work. So you need to embrace the digital space and make it work for you. Lastly, I want you to remember that you need other people. You can never work alone. You must be able to network. You need to collaborate with other people to do a lot of things. Use your sales skills to network, because you definitely need those skills in this world that you're entering into. My parting words to all of you leaders: now is the time to shift your mindsets to self-employment. With social media that is in our face, instead of using it to like other people's stuff, other people's successes, turn it into making money for you, because you can. So leaders, if there's anything that you need to walk out with today, I'm going to leave you with this mantra. Learn the rules of the game. Raise your personal standards and play to win. Never play to lose. I wish you all the best in your career journey, and never give up. There's no option to give up. We have to keep pushing. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Shirley Ferndale, the Registrar of the Independent Institute of Education. Today marks the 15th graduation ceremony of the IIE and its brands. Graduates, you are a special class who earned your qualifications during these unique and trying times. It is indeed a privilege and an honor to confer on behalf of the IIE the qualifications on all the graduates listed on the graduation roll. A special acknowledgement to those who obtained their qualifications with distinction. We look forward to seeing what each of you achieve further in future. Congratulations to all the graduates. You are now graduated.
Hello, I'm Greg Fillmore, Managing Director of Rosebank College. No man is an island entirely of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main. John Donne, an English poet, wrote this in the 17th century. It was as true then as it is now. Today, as we continue to experience the ravages of the pandemic that has stricken the world, we acknowledge that we do not navigate our way through life on our own. We rely on the spiritual, on our families, our communities, and our friends for support and encouragement. The same is true of an event such as this, Rosebank College's first virtual graduation ceremony. Today, at the same time, through the wonders of technology, all the IIE brands celebrate their graduation ceremonies. This event is the result of the efforts of many, some who work behind the scenes and others whom you will see on screen. It is fitting that we acknowledge and affirm the contribution of these wonderful people who have made all of what you will experience in this graduation ceremony possible. I'm extremely grateful to several people who have contributed to the success of this happy event. The very capable and enigmatic Master of Ceremonies, OK Wasabi, Dr. Felicity Coughlin, Director of the IIE, for her address, our campus heads for their welcome address and their leadership on the campuses, our guest speaker, Mrs. Lillian Bususu, Rosebank College's Graduate Empowerment Program Manager, for her very relevant and passionate address, the staff of Rosebank College on all of our campuses and at our Central Support Office for their unwavering dedication to our brand purpose of changing lives, the families, extended families, and all who contributed to making it possible for each of our graduates to study at Rosebank College. Ladies and gentlemen, your sacrifices will not go unrewarded. And last, but by no means least, to our graduates. We know that you had many institutions to choose from, so thank you for choosing Rosebank College. Congratulations on your achievement. May this graduation be the first rung on your ladder to success. May you build on this as you climb higher and carve out noteworthy careers for yourselves. And as you continue on your journey, remember the words I started with. No man is an island. Pay your good fortune forward so that others may experience the success that you have experienced. Make it possible for others to follow in your footsteps. May you and your loved ones be blessed with good health, wealth, and happiness. From all of us at the IIE, thank you, and we wish you well.
Wait, you guys can't let me do this alone. Come on, join in. And the celebration doesn't have to end there. Find this filter on our Instagram page and don't forget to tag us. After all the incredible words you have heard here today, remember the world you're about to enter into is your oyster. As long as you have the passion for what you do, you can do anything you set your mind to. So whether your dreams are set on starting your own business, becoming a famous TikTok star just like myself, or working remotely from anywhere in the world, go for it. You have now got your ticket to the world of work. You are ready. You have an IIE qualification. Use it to do everything you can to make an impact on this world. Thank you so much for joining us on this momentous occasion, and congratulations to all of you. Farewell.